Okay, so I'm on my way. We'll see where. We'll see where. It's kind of cool today, but I'm comfortable today. It's a little early again. Not sure exactly on the time. Looks like it's about 3:30. So I've got an hour or so. I've got an hour or so of light. But I've got a lot of gas today. I put some extra gas in. Make sure that I was in good shape. It's a little bumpy because it is earlier. It's an hour and 20 minutes before sundown. When I go over this green area here, I'm going to feel it. And I'm feeling it a little bit. It looks to me like somebody's already bought this place and moved in. Look at them all down there. Gonna turn hard, come on back. So I'm surprised, but I suppose just as fast as they can make a home, they are selling them, and people are moving in. I was watching Tucker and Jacqueline today, and Jacqueline had tried a new wing out. And while I would kind of like a quicker ring, a more responsive wing, I have to say that knowing that the Mojo has such a good reputation for being a safe wing really does matter to me. So once I've been down at Aviator PPG for some time, I'm sure that I will learn a great deal. I'll be able to talk to them about wings and the issues that concern me and what'll be best for me. I'll be looking forward to that very, very much. A number of people out here on the first day of the year golfing. I think that it's the most that I've ever seen. I was watching a program last night on YouTube. It was only about 10 minutes long, but it was about how we don't like hearing our voices on recording. That our voice does not sound the way we think it does, the way we're used to hearing it, and therefore we don't like hearing it recorded, because the recording is really the way it sounds. Well, today, I don't know if you notice or not, but I'm a lot more relaxed in terms of the way I'm speaking. And I am sensitive to it. You know, I'm thinking about the fact that I was awfully high-pitched, kind of excited. I suppose it sounded I was as if I were excited. But not so much excited as I was simply trying to put out enough volume so that I could be easily heard. And there's the church down there, the church office with the green. There's one little white car sitting out there. I wonder if it's left behind or if somebody's there today. So I think that flying more often is better. It makes you more relaxed in the air than it does when you're flying once a week. I can see how there's concern for folks that don't fly very often, and I can see how, you know, they might in fact want to drop out, because when you're new and you don't get to fly very often, you have to go through some of the same nerves on each flight. You don't actually get a chance to break through. Now today wasn't so far from my last flight, you know, that I was too bad, but I managed to avoid the dry mouth today. But I could tell that I was, you know, apprehensive about the flight, about taking off and everything. Now, I've talked about my military service before, and I think that helps me. I started out in the Marine Corps, you know, and they teach Marines they can do anything, catch bullets, etc. And I suppose for the first year I was in the Marine Corps, I bought everything. But as you age, as you mature, you get beyond all of that. But the Marine Corps still leaves you with a sense of ability, that you can take on a challenge and that you can meet that challenge and succeed. So after I was in the Marine Corps, that's when I decided to go into college. I'd seen a lot of officers, I'd spoken with them, and I had a sense of what it was going to take to get through college. And so I started out, and what I found when I got to college, since it was now 4 years after high school, maybe 5, maybe I had to wait an extra year. I didn't have any money, so I had to work for the first year, save up some money. But anyway, when I got to college, I was older than the other students. And I had taken some, one-off classes in the night school when I was in the Marine Corps. So when I finally got to college, full-time, I got all A's, and it didn't seem very difficult. I did put in my time, though. I did study. So we're coming up around the mall. I don't know if you can see the names on the buildings, but there's Belk is the first large white roof there, and then the second one back, the next large one is JCPenney. And then beyond that, the next large building is Lowe's. And kind of catty-cornered in between them, almost looking like a ship with a 45-degree arrow-like front end. That's the cinema. So I'm pretty high today, and I'm pretty comfortable about it, so that's good. Academy Sports, Home Depot, Office Depot, Target, Ross. You can see it all from here. So I've let go of my controls, and I'm just kind of flying along with weight shifting. I haven't really done that very often. I haven't felt comfortable that much letting off of the controls. Part of that's because I usually fly lower. I've got a little bit of height now, a little bit of altitude. Grabbing the controls again to navigate so I'm not actually over any buildings. Hospital there with a large parking lot. And the new Ford dealership, Long Lewis. So I'm going to let off the gas and come on down in my big field here behind Long Lewis. It's a large warehouse type building there, says launch, right behind the housing. And that is a trampoline place for young kids. And kids go in there and they have parties. It's called a trampoline park, which is really kind of neat. And it's still in business, so it's getting enough business to pay the bills.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. step back.